Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 9 of season 2.
Yeah, so the Shibuya plot has fully been activated now.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, in the previous episode we were in a bit of a silly mood and we forgot to give Geto his flowers for the brilliant plan that he has come up with.
He's a mastermind.
Very clever,
Yeah.
just like that bug said in the previous episode. So obviously the situation is pretty dark at the moment for Gojo. To be honest, I really can't think of a way for him to get out of there. Not in terms of obviously surviving, because he can't survive everything, but how does he win this?
Yeah.
Because obviously Geto's entire idea is to just waste his time. He asked Jogo actually to buy him 20 minutes or something like that. So the plan really is genius, to be honest. I mean, when you actually think about it, pretty much every technique Gojo's got, Geto has a counter plan for. So basically, because they made sure to have people around Gojo, innocent people around him, that pretty much nullifies anything he can do. So obviously Gojo's got the red, the blue and the purple, but
they will destroy everything there.
He cannot use it. Not only that though, he's also thought of his infinity as well. So the way you counter the infinity, I guess, is simply by doing a domain amplification, which was a bit hard for me to understand, but as far as I understood, the premise of it is that you basically nullify Sorcerer's Curse technique once you come into contact with them. So very similar to what Toji had with the Curse tool. But now Jogo and Hanami have it doing this amplification thing. So that's how they're able to break the infinity, which means that Gojo cannot rely on it fully. So he's gonna have to obviously maneuver around, dodge their attacks. Obviously he's capable of doing that, but it actually takes a toll on you to be this focused the entire time, and also to think about the innocent people around you as well. It's a tough task for him.
Oh, can he use his domain?
His domain, well, he can't, because he's gonna trap every other innocent guy there. All the innocent people are also gonna get trapped in there. And
so he can choose to trap only...
Yeah. The same applies for Jogo and Hanami, by the way. I forgot to mention that the domain amplification also kind of nerfs them a little bit. Once you do the domain amplification, you can't use curse techniques anymore, so that's why they tried to fight him hand to hand. But also it doesn't make sense for them to use their domains, because they will also trap innocent people in there, and that's not what they want to do, because if they were to kill the innocent, then Gojo's got no issue fighting them with his stuff, because there's no one else to take care of anymore. And I mean, there's even more to it. Obviously there's Jogo and Hanami, but Geto's made sure to bring another guy as well.
That's curse user.
He's basically a human, not a curse, and uses blood manipulation.
Just like Kamo.
And he looked a lot like him, so I presume this guy must be from the Kamo clan. His name is Chozo. I made sure to Google it. Well, not to Google it, but to search it up. And he's definitely got to be from the Kamo clan. So I mean, I'm honestly clueless as to how Gojo is gonna do anything. He's basically nullified. And credit to Geto for coming up with a plan like that. Just incredible. The only way I see Gojo getting out of that situation is by sacrificing those people, because how else is he getting out of there?
He won't do that.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't see it.
Look, the people in the comments have been telling us this arc is dark, and I'm not saying this just for the rhyme. It probably is, and the only way I see Gojo getting out of there is by doing this, and he may very well not do this actually, because there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of people. There was obviously a talk of the prison realm as well. That's the entire idea, obviously, to trap Gojo in there. Whatever that thing is, the prison realm.
So he's either trapped or the people are killed.
And I think he's gonna get trapped. That's unless he finds the strength to actually sacrifice the people, but I don't even want to go there, to be honest. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And I kind of am genuinely curious what's gonna happen if they were to imprison Gojo. Because once humanity loses the strongest sorcerer, then it gets interesting. Because as Mekamaru said a few episodes ago, our win condition is Gojo. And when we lose him, I start getting worried then.
Yeah.
But anyways, we can get into it and see
Let's go.
what happens. Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full-length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
先生がいなかったら俺今頃死刑だったみたいよ。そんで一応恩人です。一応それからこれは俺に限った話ではないです。
Benefactor.
私そこまで知らないのよね。ただこれだけ
High and high shopping.
Yeah.
軽薄個人主義言うまでもなく最強
Well, that's something we can all agree on.
Yeah. Oh.
God damn.
Seeing him like that
Wait, is that
is
a...
painful.
That's from the future.
Yep.
Definitely a flash forward. But I didn't like that.
どうした逃げんなっつったのはお前らの方だろう今触れ
He doesn't need his infinity.
He's gonna beat the crap out of them, but it might take more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
せーの
Actually, he might finish them in 5 minutes.
宣告の宣言は心理誘導か。そしてこの男。
Jogo is a funny character. Well, of course he did. He knows it's useless.
術式
Oh, you regenerated that.
こちらは術式を使うまで。
What?
He was crazy.
That was a mistake. How Gojo is gonna get... Yeah?
ここ弱いんだって
Gojo!
天元と聖徳術式は同時には使えない
Yeah.
私がまだ無事なのは天元で守っていたからだ
Yeah.
北条悟逆に貴様は何
Oh, just in time. The Limitless.
But that's killing the
It is,
people.
yeah.
あいつ呪霊じゃない受肉したクソーズってところかな
That's the annoying part about blood manipulation
Yeah.
in the Limitless. Because the blood just peels in random
Get
directions.
even talk about this.
What? Oh, poor Hanami.
Huh? He's dead. It is dead.
It is that. I mean, Gojo sent it back to its original roots.
A living barrier.
獄門教に封印できないものはない
That includes Gojo. Sorry about that. Before we get into that, that talk about the prison realm, can somebody just explain to me what happened? Because, well, what Gojo did to Hanami, more so. I mean, he pushed him with something. I guess
Yeah.
that was a blow.
Yeah.
Because obviously in that direction there was no other innocent people.
Yeah, it
so...
was just a wall.
Yeah, so he could have used it there. I don't know, I mean, the animation seemed a bit off to me. I mean, it looked like Hanami was getting like older or something. Or
Oh, I think that was
disintegrating.
just him.
Disintegrating?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, can someone please explain it to us? I really want to be able to follow the exact techniques they're using because I'm kind of invested
I
into
think
this.
it was just the blue.
Well, let's get back to it once we're done with
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I don't understand
Well,
the
we're-
game they're
We're
playing.
playing... I don't even know what that game is, to be honest. A board game?
What is Geto wearing?
That's a nice sweater he's got there.
It's not nice.
A turtleneck. I mean, do the plans change now that Hanami is dead?
人間に紛れヒットアンドアウェイに徹するのだ
Oh. Wait, Jogo is wearing heels?
協力しないのであれば貴様から殺す
Yeah, where's that guy been? He's slacking. Really?
つかず離れずでもそれも限界でしょうこのまま人が減り続けスペースができれば火山頭を捉えられる
Yeah, it's gonna make it easier for him.
ごめん全員は助けられない
Just as we talked about.
絶対払って
Yeah, he knows it has to be done.
もう20分は過ぎたはずだ
Poor Jogo, man. I mean, I feel for him.
まだまだ
What you mean not yet?
五条悟全然余裕じゃん
Let him sweat a bit.
ヒリヒリしない
Yeah. Nah. I would be on my toes if I was Jogo. I wouldn't let it slide like that when I see Getsu next time.
私は
Oh. Does that mean that he's close? Mahito?
I think so.
8両編成で参ります。黄色い線のブロックの内側でお待ちください。
五条先生
Oh, that's the idea? Where are they gonna put that prison realm though?
Do you not
No,
say?
it's gonna be full of these motherfuckers. This is gonna be a blood fest.
どけ俺が乗れ何すんだよ
Are they unable to see what's inside? If that's an image. What? It bit the side of his actual skull. Oh, I mean,
No, disgusting.
Kojo can't even choose now. Just kill everybody.
やっぱり人間少しは残そうよ週末は森に話して狩りをするんだ
Why is he playing?
花見に怒られるよ
花見を死んだ
Is he? Geto is probably gonna consume him after.
人間のきしょいところ一つ教えてやるよいっぱいいるところ
Wait.
Oh,
赤血装術白露小シーズ
what? That's
Everyone
a
is
bloodfest.
already dead.
Goju. Just don't hold back anymore. You won't be able to save anybody.
ある程度の犠牲を前提として確実に俺らを払いに
Yeah.
貴様が今すぐしなければならないのは森を空所でわしらと人間を皆殺しにし領域外の人間を救うことだがそれはできんだろう
Easy though. I think he might.
考
I think he might do it.
える迷え
But is that the idea?
するのだ
Yeah. Geto wanted him to be on the edge.
領域的
Yeah, he's got to do it.
無料空所
The question is, Jogo has already survived it once. Obviously, what about Mahito and Choso? Gojo!
That's scary.
Yeah, that was the flash forward.
Yeah.
What? Props for animating this.
0.2秒の間に改造人間を含めた非術師の脳に
Half a
時
year's.
間にして約半年分
Yeah.
の情報が流し込ま
The
れ
Infinite Void is a crazy domain. Gojo! This is actually sick. I really want to see it in the manga as well. There's no way it was as cold as it is here in the anime. No, I mean, this is crazy.
Look at him.
特級呪霊は
He
今この
feels
瞬間にね
he feels sad about it as well. I mean, you can see it in his expression. There's a mix of anger, a mix of sorrow. When's Geto coming into play though? In that prison realm? This is gonna be the flash forward scene we saw in the beginning of the episode, probably?
大最強の呪術師は地下5階に放たれた改造人間およそ1000体を領域化
Thousands.
Yeah.
300 seconds. Just under 5 minutes. Oh, those bunnies. Crazy work. Look at the others.
Oof.
Oh, the others' minds have just been erased, I think.
The prison realm.
Yeah, he's in range. Get out of there quickly.
獄門橋開門
Get.
It's happening.
Yeah. サトル
No, not him showing up.
変身の術式いや本物
Oh. But that's his first time seeing him alive after
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
五条悟の脳内時間で1分だ
That's the prison realm.
It got him.
ダメじゃないか悟戦闘中に考え事なんて重力が感じられない体に力も入らん
Checkmate.
誰だよお前ゲートをすぐるだよ忘れたのかい
Please tell us. Please explain.
お前は誰だ
What?
なんでわかるんだよ
What?
That's not Geto.
こういう術式でね脳を入れ替えれば肉体を点々
He really is dead.
彼の呪霊操術とこの状況が欲しくてね君さゲトスグルの遺体の処理を家入り証拠にさせなかったろ
What? That's a crazy twist.
おかげで楽にこの体が手に入った心配しなくても封印はそのうち解くさ100年いや1000年後かな
1,000 years from now.
忘れたのか僕に殺される前その体は誰にボコられた
乙骨雄太か
Oh, of course.
残念だけど乙骨雄太は君になれないよ
Oh, he already beat you once. I think you're way too confident.
いい世界でまた会おう
In the new world.
五条悟が封印された
This is crazy. Now I'm worried. Now I'm seriously worried.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
When
bring
Gojo
in
is
everybody.
there, everything is fine, but
Yeah, that's what I feared. Gege is just stepping it up this season.
yeah.
I mean, season 2 is just so much better than what season 1 was. I'm sorry about that. It almost seems like a completely different story to me, obviously.
Yeah.
I guess what Gege did is he laid the blueprint in season 1 for season 2 to blossom.
Yeah. I want my Geto back. Like,
No, seriously. Yeah.
like I miss him. I want my Geto back.
Yeah, this one is
What's
fake.
that crazy brain?
Seriously? A brain?
How we haven't noticed those stitches?
I don't know. Have they always been there?
Like, I don't think, like, our Geto.
I don't know, to be honest. It's always, well, Mahito's got stitches as well, so I've always just made that connection that it might have been
Just
Mahito, because we always thought about Mahito being the one who saving Geto after Gojo killed him.
Yeah.
So that's why I always connected it to him somehow with the stitches.
Yeah.
It wasn't the case though, not at all. Crazy plot twist, just crazy. As much as I hate this, I also really like it because it means the real Geto stayed true till the very end.
Yeah.
He was never this twisted guy that we're seeing now. Never. Geto was who we saw at the end of the movie. That obviously he had his moments of complete derail, and obviously he had his mental issues a little bit towards the end. But obviously when Yuta defeated him, we saw a glimpse of the Geto, the original Geto, the one we saw in the first couple of episodes of season 2. But this Geto is just
It's not him.
this is just a
brain curse.
yeah. So yeah, okay, I mean a brain curse, I guess. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, he's got Geto's body now.
Yeah, because Gojo didn't.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake. Gojo not obviously getting rid of Geto's body.
Yeah.
And not bringing in Shoko to do it as well. That was a giant mistake.
Yeah.
But obviously it was his friend, and he tried to pay his respect towards his friend, but it backfired.
It's actually impressive that that curse is able to not only to inhibit the body, but to access
their strengths, their techniques.
their techniques, their knowledge.
That's super OP. Yeah.
Like you can jump from body to body and...
Well, that's the thing though. I mean, it's crazy how it works because in Jujutsu Kaisen, obviously the techniques are like really weird. And this curse would be a complete waste of time. But obviously this curse is so lucky to have pretty much been born a stupid brain. But to have this useful technique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have that...
Imagine him
just being...
outside of the body.
Exactly, that's what I mean. I mean, this would have been a dumbass curse. Grade 1 probably. Or the weakest grade, I don't remember.
No, it's probably a special grade, but...
No, obviously, but I'm just saying if they didn't have that technique.
Yeah.
Okay, in any case, I mean, this Geto reveal was crazy. Just incredible. We need to decide on a name for this new Geto, by the way, obviously, because we need to call it Geto, but I don't want to call it...
No, that's so disrespectful.
It is, actually. That's why I'm saying we need to find a name for it. Obviously, I don't want to call it the Brain Geto or something
It's gonna be
like
the Silly Brain Curse.
that.
I think they will tell us.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, guys. What should we call this guy? I honestly... I mean, for the time being... Let's just stick to, I don't know, fake Geto. Shigoju has been sealed. The prison realm idea has worked out. Unfortunately, it actually worked out perfectly when you think about it. Because now the question is, how do we get him out of there? How do we unlock Gojo again?
He mentioned something about Okotsu.
Well, what he meant is that Geto has somebody else to fear. It's not just Gojo that can kill fake Geto. There's also Yuta who can deal with all of them, and he can. I'm excited to see Yuta again. It's been a while. Once again, obviously this boy is incredible, and we've only seen him in a movie. It's crazy to think about. He hasn't made an appearance yet in season 2. I'm excited for Yuta to make an appearance, obviously see him fight, but I also sense that Yuji is gonna play a big role in this season as well. And
not only him,
I think Sukuna is gonna play a big role in this season as well, to be honest. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting, because this arc seems crazy. You guys weren't joking with that. Obviously it's a lot more serious now. Season 1 was really playful. It was just all silly funny jokes. This is serious now. I mean, I'm finally starting to enjoy the show a lot more than I was in season 1. Obviously not a lot of people watch our discussions, but for those of you who do that, you know I was really tough on the show in season 1. I couldn't really get into it that much, but
now it's
season
much
2
better.
has won me over. Definitely. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of now relying on Yuta to come in and obviously
Rescue Gojo.
going from Gojo being in our win condition to Yuta being in our win condition is well, it's not a huge downgrade, but it's a downgrade obviously, and Geto and Mahito and all those guys know that. But I feel like we're gonna get a callback to what Gojo was saying in the first season when he was saying there's other people who are gonna fight alongside him who are really capable. And he mentioned Todo, Yuta. I don't remember who else he mentioned, but yeah, Yuta is gonna be the one, or the one we look forward to try and rescue us out of that situation.
Yeah. How are they getting Gojo out of that prison realm?
I don't think that's gonna be the. Well, it should be the plan actually. It definitely
and
should be.
Maybe defeating the fake Ghetto and.
Yeah, of course, but I'm saying obviously Yuji got that information, that intel that Gojo has been sealed through Mekamaru's device.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked out, to be honest, but Yuji is gonna relay that information to the others now, and obviously our sorcerers are gonna try and think of a way to break him out of that seal. Yuji would obviously relay that information to the other sorcerers, but him being the hot-head he is, I feel like he's gonna rush to Gojo immediately, and I feel like the only way for Yuji to break him out of there is gonna be through Sukuna probably, and that's probably how we get Sukuna out of Yuji.
Yeah.
Sukuna's gonna have the power to break that seal. I feel like he may have even created that seal. It may have been his in the past or something like that. Because that seal is probably really old. I mean, Geto said that it can hold Gojo there for 1,000 years, and obviously we know Sukuna is as old as the world is.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sukuna will do us that favor, but I imagine it would be something along the line of him just wanting to fight Gojo, just for them to, you know. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad for Gojo this episode. Obviously, I've been tough on him in the past few episodes, to be honest. I have been really tough on him, obviously, and I was asking to see him kind of struggle in a fight, obviously be in a situation where he isn't almighty Gojo like that. Obviously he was really dominant in the fight, but they played him, and now we see him in a situation where you don't really want Gojo to be in. I kind of feel guilty about wanting that to happen. But it made for a really good episode. That's why I've been critical of the show, because obviously we get it now, this moment with Gojo where he's now in a weak spot, and it makes for a really good episode like that.
Yeah,
obviously.
It does. But we want him out of there.
Of course, because now we have a reason to root for him. Obviously, it's always been like us enjoying him obliterating his opponents, but now obviously he's kind of in an underdog position like that, and that's a dynamic switch that I found really enjoyable. I mean, I was really needing that in this show, for them to pull the trigger on Gojo like that.
He can be,
and
always...
it's a brave move from Gege to do that, obviously, to have his strongest sorcerer be put in that position. Obviously he's gonna
get him out of there.
Yeah, but it's nice seeing him in a position like that every once in a while. Obviously, after all, that's the main character. We can't have him win all the time, you know. Let's see him struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
It also was sad seeing him having to make that decision of sacrificing the people. Obviously, he realized he can't save everybody. He's gonna have to... Well, he tried to save as many as he could, but...
And that's what Geto, the fake Geto, wanted, right? Like, to have him on the edge, like...
That was the entire idea.
To be a little bit distracted, thinking about all of this.
I guess once Mahito and Choso released the people from above, that's when Gojo went into that little dilemma in his head. And that's when he got distracted, thinking about the lives. Obviously, the domain. So that's probably the moment where they get to put that object in there, the prison realm, and that's how it happened.
Maybe.
And obviously we said we're gonna see that Hanami scene again, how we lost Hanami.
Yeah. It's the blue.
It was the blue. To me, it seemed like Hanami was disintegrating or just like getting old or something, but that was just the blue crushing him into the concrete. Really jarring to see.
Every inch of his body.
Yeah. Kind of really graphic as well.
Yeah.
Also in that position, it was really, really strange to see. I mean, you would think that Gojo would try and obviously duck the attack joke when Hanami prepared for him. Because they rushed him with just an overhand fist or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Both of
hand-to-hand combat, both of them. I thought he was just gonna duck that, but no, he countered it with the blue. And obviously their domain amplification counters his techniques. So it was just kind of that fight going on at the spot, obviously. And then there was a funny comment from Gojo. Asparagus or something like that he called Hanami. We missed that one during the reaction.
I have to cook asparagus for dinner.
On that note, let's end this reaction. Let's wrap it up. But yeah, just wanted to give Gege and Jujutsu Kaisen the flowers that they deserve, because it's been brilliant the past couple of episodes. I'm really starting to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see a show win me over again, because honestly at the end of season 1 I was kind of just I wasn't giving up on the show, but obviously we were starting to do soul leveling at the time, and that show was really interesting to me. It was winning me over, and I was kind of just looking forward more to the soul leveling days. Whenever I knew we were watching soul leveling on that day, I was much more excited than when I was seeing Jujutsu Kaisen, but now it's
not like that.
Yeah, and it's even getting to the opposite, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not gonna compare it, but now I don't care. I mean, if it's Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm happy. If it's soul leveling, I'm happy. So yeah, I'm kind of like now in a good mood again. Enjoying the reactions, enjoying...
I think also it had to do a lot with the fact that the season finale of the first season was kind of ended on a happy note. And it was like...
It wasn't
not
anything crazy.
edgy enough to...
Yeah, they never went this dark path that they're on now in the show.
And this is much more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, so props to Gege and the show, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens in the next episode. Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya!